evolving. We want you to look in the mirror, and we want you to see the source shining back from you, from your eyes. We want you to see the trillions of cells in your body that are all perfect in their response to whatever it is that you are about. We want you to see this magnificent physical apparatus. We want you to adore the functioning of your brain process and the functioning of the way your body is working. We want you to see so much more to look in that mirror and see and adore than there is to see and not like so much. You've just got to train yourself to like what you see. You must like yourself. You must like what you see before you can turn downstream toward everything that's in your vibrational escrow, which includes the body you want, which includes the relationships you want, which includes the dynamic dollars that you want, which includes the love of life and adventure of this planet that you want, you see. It's all there for you, but you can't get there from there. You got to change the way you see yourself. And you've got to do it before the way you see yourself changes. That's the thing that's so tricky. Oh yeah, well, if I can bang myself into a better position, then I'll like what I see. Oh yeah, I'll work really hard. I'll deprive myself of this and this and this. I'll read the 400 millionth book that has been written on what I should and shouldn't eat. I'll follow the latest fad. I'll follow the latest fad relative to motions. I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen so that then I can look in the mirror and like what I see. We say, doesn't work that way. You got to look in the mirror as you are and like what you see, and then what you see will change. Thank you. We all like what we see, don't we? Don't change a hair for us. You all are doing very well. Very well. Very well. And are you refreshed? Good. Now what? On the aisle, right here.
About the grid. I had a lot of questions about the grid, and I've been playing with it since we began yesterday, and just playing with different ways of getting into the grid and feeling the grid and filling the grid. And so I'm
Well,
playing.
let's just use one word for that, and that's preparing the grid, because you're always in it.
Okay.
In other words, your grid is your point of attraction. It's like the framework that's going to fill in with the details. So you've got this general vibration going on, this primary vibration going on, which is your point of attraction, which is what the grid is. And so when we talk about preparing the grid, we're talking about deliberately achieving a vibrational stance or deliberately releasing resistance that allows the vibration to raise. Yeah.
So what I notice, or perhaps my commentary about myself, is that I'm a little sloppy about how I let the grid fill in, and I'm becoming more focused.
Well, we want to again, we're going to nitpick with words, because once you really get this, it makes it easier. You can't let or not let the grid fill in. It's filling in. So what you mean is, I'm a little sloppy about my point of attraction.
Right.
Because I think all over the place. I'm not thinking and feeling deliberately.
Right.
Put it out.
That's certainly the goal.